question and answer video. I've asked everyone on Instagram if they had any questions for me. A few replied, so I will be reading out those questions and I'll be answering them. Okay, and I have lack of makeup because I'm going to be doing a tutorial later. So yeah, enjoy! Is from Hey Leader Bear fan page. Question is, what is your favourite makeup? Well, although I don't own the makeup yet, my favourite would have to be Sugar Pill Cosmetics. They have really bright colours and I've seen and heard a lot of great things. Like they're really bright, bold colours and they just last a long time. You don't even need any primer. But makeup that I do own that I really like is the Chi Chi brand, Chi Chi Goes to Rio. It's a limited edition palette, so I'm pretty sure they don't sell it anymore, but they have really bright colours and with a primer they come out extra bright. Also, I don't have my palettes here at the moment, which I should have, but I have this one. It's Inglot, and they're a really bright colour as well. I use, if you can see it, I use that to match my hair. I've been using that a lot as well. And things that I've purchased recently are Manic Panic. I've used this a lot, so I purchased this last year. It's their eyeliner. I use it for my eyebrows. It's called Blue Angel. It's really good. I think I got it for about $10. And also I purchased this the other day for my cosplay that's coming up. Previous video on this. It's Manic Panic Virgin. It's pressed powder. The case is really cute. And it's got diamantes on the eyes. And that's the white, and it comes with a mirror. And you get your little powder brush with it, and it's even got ventilation holes at the bottom. But yeah, so that is my favourite makeup. Question 2 is from Seska XOXO. However you pronounce that, I'm sorry. Question 2 is good brands versus bad ones, and the cheapest yet also decent. Okay, so good brands I would have to say are the Chi Chi and the Inglot, as well as Sugar Pill and Manic Panic. I've heard some things that some people don't always like Manic Panic brands, but I have found them to be really good. Bad ones, I wouldn't say terrible, but quality wise, if you want just a subtle, like not even bright look, like I like my bright colours, but some people like the softer looks, but to me, Avon, they have their colour palettes, but they go on really pale, like they're not very bright, which I guess that's the reason for them, but it can be cheap. If there's like a sale on or something, it's a lot cheaper than normal cosmetics that you buy in a store. I think this was about $12, but on special you can get them for like $6 to $10. They've also got this palette, but a bad thing about this, that there was an orange there. I dropped this like not that long ago and the entire shade just powdered everywhere and disappeared. Also cheap brands is BYS. I get them a lot. Once again, these are for my eyebrows. Sometimes I put the yellow at the end. This I recently purchased for my cosplay Shiro. She has white eyebrows, so I bought that. It is really good. And the primers, I just use the Australis brand. It's pretty cheap. I think it was like $5, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, so Avon can be cheap. It's not always the best. I use Avon foundation and it works really well. I've got it on at the moment. It's just a pale thing. But oh, and also this I got from my local, what Americans call a drugstore. It's just like a chemist or something. It's some shimmery black pinks and the natural tones, but the black is really good. It's really shimmery, it's dark, and yeah, so they're my good and bad. Also for the decent yet cheap, This isn't cheap at all, but it is very good. It's Rimmel liquid eyeliner. It was $12 or $12.98 or something like that. Compared to Bow Cosmetics, which was purchased at my Big W, this is $2. This is nearly $13, and I would have to say that they're nearly as good as each other. Like, after using them for a while, Bose Cosmetics, you may have to dip it in a lot more, but you get the same result. It's just as good pretty much. But they're both really dark. Back to the good brands versus bad ones. I only did makeup, but I also have hair dye. I used to use this brand all the time, Fudge Paint Box, and I thought it was the best hair dye in the world, and I would always say, you know, it's amazing, and no, your hair dyes suck, and la 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 la. Well, everyone's just like, no, it does suck, you should try, like, a different brand. You should try Manic Panic, or Directions, or Splat, or Ion, or, you know, anything like that. And the first day I ever tried a different hair dye, it was Directions. They're two of the colours I use at the moment. Best thing I've ever done. I'm never ever going back to Fudge. Fudge is for if you want to put hair dye in your hair and it lasts 2 washes. It sucks. Like, some hair it can grab onto for a bit longer than maybe 2 washes, maybe a week, but this just sucks. It lasts maximum 2 weeks, and that's the darkest colour and most pigmented. But these colours, this yellow and this blue, I mixed this blue with another colour, I'll get to that in a second, but they last up to 2 months, and it's just, I don't have to dye my hair that often at all anymore. I save so much money. This, $17, $18, $19, somewhere around here, like, it can range from $16 to $19, and it's just terrible. It's a waste of money. These, $15, $15 every 2 months, so much better than $16 to $19 every 2 weeks. I mean, whew. Anyway, another brand that I've started using is Manic Panic. I use Atomic Turquoise, and I've used that for a while now. It is the best. The first time I ever dyed my hair all blue with this, it lasted nearly 3 months, and I didn't have to touch it ever until like that 3 months was up. But now I use these two for my blue. I use Turquoise and Atomic Turquoise, and I rarely have to dye my hair, and the yellow stays on for a good while. But yeah, that's my good versus bad brand. And also, this isn't as cheap as Directions, so if you don't have a lot of money, $15 every 2 months, or $22 to $24 depending where you are. This is all Aussie dollars, by the way. This also lasts just as long, so either way you're saving money rather than this. Like, this bottle's still nearly full because I just decided to swap brands, and that's when I was like, oh my god, Directions and Manic Panic are amazing. I still have yet to try Splat and Ion. A lot of people say Splat is amazing and Ion is amazing. Apparently it actually stains your hair, that's why it stays on a lot longer. Apparently some people, it lasts up to 5 months. But I think I keep changing my hair too often for it to want to last 5 months. But also I have to order those online, whereas I have shops nearby that actually sell these. So yeah, just to add in about the Manic Panic and good brand versus bad brands with the Directions and Manic Panic, a lot of people say that Manic Panic doesn't grab onto the hair and only lasts like a couple washes. That's probably because we all have different hair types, and a lot of people say, oh, Manic Panic sucks, oh, rah, rah, rah. Well, some people love Manic Panic just because it actually grabs onto their hair. I guess it just depends on your hair type. Like, everyone's different. I mean, everyone says Directions so much better than Manic Panic, or Manic Panic so much better than Directions, or, you know, it just depends on hair type, really. Like, you can't really be biased against either of them. I mean, they are both really good. You've just got to think about your hair type and see which one works best for your hair. That's pretty much it.